Here today with Melissa Roswell. Melissa, how long have you had your real estate license?
It'll be just about 3.5 years.
Now, my understanding is when you first got licensed, just about the time you got licensed, you were also pregnant.
I was, yes.
So you went through those first few months of real estate also having to contend with all the distractions of expecting a new baby.
Yes.
In fact, tell me about your first year's productivity.
My first year I did just about 3.2 million in sales.
And had a baby.
Yes.
And I think I even heard you say that right up until the very last minute, you were still committed to selling real estate. Tell me about that.
Yes, with my most recent pregnancy, my third pregnancy, I was negotiating a transaction while I was in labor and FaceTimed into my closing the day after I had the baby.
That's called commitment, folks. Now, a lot of people, when we talk to our students, just as they're about to graduate from Garden State Real Estate Academy, they end up being really worried that what happens if I fail the exam? What advice do you have for them if they have that kind of fear hovering over them when they go into the exam center?
Just keep taking it. It took me 4 times and now it's a joke, so just keep taking it.
So you passed after the 5th time. Let's focus on the positive, not the negative. Has anybody, any client ever asked you since then how many times it took you to pass the real estate exam?
No, not one.
Does anybody in your broker's office even care how many times?
No, we joke about it, but no, that's it. Nothing.
So then the first year you did 3.2 million, and how many years has it been that you've been a realtor?
3.5.
And in your last full year, since then you've had another baby.
Yes.
And how much volume did you do last year?
Just under 8.5 million.
So $8.5 million in volume in the 3rd year, and you've had 2 babies. And you passed the real estate exam after the 5th time. I think by anybody's measure, Melissa, you are an inspiration. You're a superstar. What advice would you give to somebody that's maybe in the last stages of their real estate course right now, and they're nervous because they don't feel they know all the material, but they still feel that they really have everything that it takes to become a good realtor?
And reach out to someone who can help you study for the test. Reach out to an agent that's already licensed that will be willing to talk you through it, and just stay positive.
That's great advice. One final question that comes to mind is, how important do you think it is to be with a broker that has really good training right from the day one?
I think that is the most important. I learned everything through my brokerage, who held my hand through every single thing that made me the what I am. And I think it was with the training that we offer.
So $8.5 million in 3 years. What's your goal for the future?
My goal for this year is 10.
$10 million.
Yes.
Okay. Folks, this is our $10 million agent. Thank you so much for being with us today.